Making your jaw more comfortable sometimes just takes a few minutes of focused movements. We're going to do two different types of resistance exercises. First, concentric contractions or shortening of the muscles. For example, our quadriceps in the front of our thighs shorten as we go upstairs. Next, eccentric contractions lengthen the muscle, help decrease tension, and increase range of motion. An example of this is our quads lengthen to control our descent as we go down the stairs. Let's test the motion of your jaw. Place your fingers just in front of your ears. You can place it above and below the zygomatic arch, or what we often call the cheekbones. This way, you can feel the temporalis muscle on the side of your head and the masseter muscles on the cheek area. For simplicity's sake, I place them in front of the ear below the zygomatic arch. Open and close your jaw a couple of times. Do it slowly. Go just as far as you feel comfortable. Are the muscles under your fingers engaging? Is it the same on each side? Notice how smoothly you are moving your mandible or bottom jaw. With your teeth slightly apart, shift your jaw to the left as far as you can go comfortably. Come back to midline. Go back to the left again. How does this feel? Now shift your jaw slowly to the right and back to midline several times. Does one way feel easier? How does it feel different? Now clench your teeth together gently yet firmly a few times. Notice how the muscles bunch up and feel harder under your fingers. Try the following movements in front of a mirror to see how you move. Pay attention to see if the motion of your jaw is the same as what you feel is happening. Are you moving, tilting, or rotating your head? We will start with concentric contractions to help us locate and feel the muscles engage. Obviously, this is a great way to strengthen our jaw muscles, but it also helps us develop coordination and proprioception. Think body awareness. We will grasp our chins to offer resistance when we open, close, and shift to the sides. You can use both hands, thumbs, and index fingers like I do, or you can use one hand if you feel secure enough. Slowly and smoothly open your mouth, resisting under the chin. Resist closing using your index fingers. We want to do the movement without moving our head up and down. Open your mouth to a comfortable amount. It doesn't have to be all the way. As you shift your jaw to the left, you resist, as if gently pushing to the right with your left hand. When you reach the end range to the left, close your mouth to the left against the resistance. Pause with it closed to the left. Open the jaw to the left while you try to hold it closed with your thumbs. When you reach the most open, you can comfortably keep your mouth open and shift your jaw all the way to the right against resistance. Close to the right against gentle resistance. Pause, then open, shifted to the right. Now we repeat opening and closing to the left and right. You can see I'm exaggerating the pressure with my fingers. For the final motion, come back to the midline and close. Swallow. Test your opening, closing, and shifting to the sides. Does it feel any different? If you're experiencing pain and discomfort, you may have been pressing too hard, moving beyond an easy, comfortable range, or attempting too many repetitions. Consider this when you try it again. Maybe don't press as hard or don't do as many. To change how our muscles work, we will perform eccentric contractions. This will help elongate and relax the muscles at the same time, strengthen them in a different direction than what we just did. The difference is the direction of the resistance. We are opposing the motion in the previous exercise. Now we press in the direction we want to move. When we open our mouths, we press with our index fingers, trying to open the jaw. We have to put the brakes on to prevent moving too fast. We will do the same sequence of motions using eccentric contractions. Gently open and close your jaw several times, seeing how your jaw is moving now. How is it feeling? How smooth is it? Shift it to the left and the right a few times. See how it's moving. This is our baseline. We're going to do this before we do any of our exercises and movements. Are you a manual therapist looking to help people with jaw problems? Because if you are, I have courses that can help you with this. Check out the link in my description. Now, open and close a couple of times, pushing your jaw in the direction you're moving. As you open your jaw, your index fingers are trying to push your jaw open, but your muscles in your jaw are controlling how fast you're opening. As you close your jaw, they are pushing it closed, and again, your jaw muscles are resisting that and controlling how fast you close. Open. Shift your jaw to the left while you press to the left. Make sure you're pressing the correct way. I almost did it wrong here. This new method of resistance, of eccentric contraction, can get a little bit confusing when you first start out. Move left and right a few times. Then test how you feel opening, closing, and shifting to the side. This is our retesting. The second eccentric pattern is the open and closing up at the sides. We move slowly and smoothly to a comfortable amount that we can achieve. Don't push it. Shift to the left and pause. Close to the left and pause. Open on the left to the comfortable range. With your mouth open, shift to the far right only as far as easily comfortable. Close on the right and then open. Repeat opening and closing on the sides. Return to midline to close at the end. Swallow and retest how your jaw feels now. Does it feel looser and more comfortable? I know mine does. Start with 3 to 5 repetitions. It's good to do this daily, but you could do it several times a day. We've learned that concentric exercises will build strength if you're weak. However, if you're experiencing tightness from clenching, doing the eccentric method will help relax your muscles. If you're having clicking, popping, or pain in your jaw, I recommend you check out some of my other videos on retraining your jaw function.